Hi! I thought I would share a bit of my insight and why am I out here this early. So I am on my way to Winchester so I can do a virtual tour for a library in Australia. Now obviously, as you probably gather, in the UK we're not in the same time zone than Australia. So, because the stream is provided for members of the community, because this is what libraries should be about, I think at their time zone is like 6 p.m. or it will be 6 p.m. by the time we start the live stream at 8. And it's designed so that people of certain ages can join, whether it's children or, elderly, etc. That means that I need to be in Winchester by 8 o'clock. And of course, as you can see, there is no light just yet. And you're probably thinking, well, Lily, that sounds crazy. Like, who wants to get up at 6:30 in the morning to do a tour at 8 a.m. for a library in Australia? Me. That's the answer. I think it's really important that not just as tour guides, but as an educator, which is mostly what I am. I'm a historian first and a tour guide second. I use my history superpowers to help as many people as possible. Now, if that means having to do this, I'd rather not do it on the daily, that's for sure. But it's important. Plus, we had a previous problem now because this is a virtual tour. There are many things that impact it that don't work like a normal tour. I have equipment that obviously I need to stabilize the image on my phone. The wind is particularly bad for that, for example. So this tour was actually due at the end of October, but in the UK we had a series of real bad weather due to storms back then. And the day when we were supposed to be doing this in Winchester, we actually had a yellow alert in the local area of Hampshire. So I always say tours, virtual or otherwise, go through Shane or Rhine unless it's dangerous. When we have a weather alert issued, that means that there is a risk factor that is detrimental to any activity. There was a yellow alert, which is not the worst, but still. Particularly, the problem here was because the yellow alert was due to wind. Now, a gimbal, a stabilizer, doesn't work very well if you have just ordinary, wind. There can be malfunctions. When you have gale-like wind, not the smartest thing to do. So we had to postpone it, and that's the reason why, well, here I am.